welcome to my channel, Restore Glory. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys can be doing anything else, but you decide to kind of stop by my YouTube channel and kind of sort of check out the things that I love to show you and I love to put into my Etsy shop. So thank you again so much. If you like this type of content, guys, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll get notified. So when I do upload videos, you'll get the little notification that Donna uploaded a video. So thank you so much for always stopping by. I know that you guys can go and spend your time doing other stuff, but thank you so much for my little old channel. I totally appreciate it. I love bringing content to you guys. I love showing you the things that I find, and I get excited about it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So today is a haul from both 2nd Avenue Thrift Store and Goodwill. I think that's the bulk of it. I think what I'm going to probably end up doing, guys, is trying to do this in 2 videos. I've been trying to steer away from doing them so long, like over an hour. I think that it's probably best if I can do like within 30 minutes. I'm going to try to, if I'm going to watch my clock and I'm going to see that if I'm approaching 30 minutes, I'll just put the other half of the items in and a part 2. So stay tuned for that. But I do think I have some amazing items, some repeat items that I just keep finding in the store. There's some items that I found that I always seem to find, but nonetheless, I just find them and I pick them up because, you know, they do sell. And then I'm also going to show you something that I got from a Whatnot sale. Every now and then I'll stop by Whatnot and I will, you know, see what's out there, see what other people are selling. And I have an item that I got from Whatnot, and then another item that I have that I actually got from my friend who works at Target, and I'll show you that on the back end. And then, oh my goodness, so I'm going to do a whole separate video on my my flea market items. You know, of course, you know, I told you about the flea market that's open the second Saturday of every month. And so I have some amazing items I got to show you. And then a vintage store, and then one of my favorite vintage stores that's about 30 minutes away from me. So I'm going to put all of that in a separate video. This is mostly Goodwill and Thrift, 2nd Avenue Thrift Store. All right, so without further ado, I got some John Coltrane in the background. This is one of those type of Saturdays. My house cleaning is done. All of my, I even cooked a little bit for dinner tomorrow. I got all my packages out. I took about 8 packages to the post office today and 1 to UPS. And, oh, let me tell you this real quick story. So yesterday I went to the store to get some eggs. Of course, you guys know the eggs are like, you know, you need a small bank loan to get eggs now. I went to Safeway, I don't know, about a week or so ago, and the eggs were really $8.49. I saw the kind that I usually get, which is Egglands. It was $10, $9.99 for some Egglands best. $9.99 for some eggs, a dozen eggs. So yesterday, there's this store in my area called Aldi's. I'm not sure if Aldi's are in your area. Aldi's really has some good prices on produce, on just pantry staples. I love them. But more importantly, they have these I'm going to call them like hash brown potatoes, like the ones you get at McDonald's. And so my family loves those. And so they always run out of those. So I was over in that area, and they come in the package about this long, and they're only like $4.99. I usually buy at least 2 of them so that I can keep one in my freezer. And then when the kids come over, my kids come over for breakfast or whatever, I usually make that for them. And that's why I went to Aldi's, right? I went to Aldi specifically to get that, but the manager told me, no, they don't have them. They once they get them, people just buy them up. They are very popular. So, anyway, so I don't know if you guys get excited about stuff like that. I love bargains. So anyway, so more importantly, I knew that Aldi had eggs. So I went to the egg section and I put all the eggs in my cart. And, well, I'm sorry, not all of them, but I got a carton of eggs. It was only $4.99, which is great. $4.99 for eggs is a great price. And so, you know, with Aldi's, you have to bag your stuff up yourself. So no big deal. You know, you get a bag or you get some of their boxes, you know, just like Costco, and you bag all that stuff up yourself. So I'm thinking I'm being diligent and I'm putting all of my items in the bag. And then when I get home last night, I realized that my eggs weren't in the bag. I'm like, what the heck happened to my eggs? So, you know, so then I realized, I think I was talking to the clerk, and I just must have got distracted and forgot to take them out of my cart, which is, you know, typically me. you know, when I get to be a little bit chatty. And thank goodness I still had my receipt. And so I didn't go back last night because I wasn't going to do that. So because I was doing a lot of running around today, I said, well, no big deal. I'll just run by Aldi's and I will get my eggs with my receipt. Wasn't sure what they were going to say about that, you know, whatever. But thankfully, I ran into a really, really nice manager. I showed her my receipt, told her what happened. And she says, well, I wasn't here last night, but sure, go get the eggs or whatever. So she wouldn't let me get my eggs. But yeah, $4.99, I'm going back and get my eggs. Seriously. So so anyway, that was my little quick story about that. But anyway, that has nothing to do with this haul. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to start. I think I'm just going to start over here. So you guys, you know, you saw this in a previous haul, right? This alabaster, it's an alabaster, Italian alabaster owl, right? So yesterday when I was at, what's this, Second Avenue? Second Avenue, I found another one. So what I ended up doing, this one was already listed on my site and on my Etsy shop. And so I took it down and then I found this one too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell them as a pair, right? Because this was only, I want to say this was only like $1.99. So, yep, I'm going to sell them as a pair. I totally love these two alabaster owls. Love those eyes. Just absolutely gorgeous. So, again, I'm going to sell them as a pair. I think people will probably get a kick out of two owls together as a pair. Aren't they gorgeous? Just completely gorgeous. Love those eyes. All right, the next item I have these came in the little baggies. Of course, you know this. These were $1.99 at 2nd Avenue. And so I'm not going to take them out of the bag. They are some vintage Heineken Beer, what do you call these things? Coasters, right? Printed in Holland, as you can see. And I picked them up because barware really sells well for me. And so normally what I do is I pick these coasters up, and if anything sells like a decanter or anything that's glass and it's barware, I usually just stick these in there just as a bonus gift or something like that. So they were only $1.99. And I actually have 2 packs. But here's the deal. When I looked these up, these little Heineken Beer imported, made in New York, what am I trying to say, guys? Get it out, Donna. Coasters, they sell really well. Like, they really do sell. I'm going to take it out the bag. I'll just take one out. They're nice and thick, and they're just nice and thick. Look at them. Isn't that cool? So, yeah, these little babies sell really well on eBay. I think I saw someone had, I'm getting confused now. I think it was a set of 10 that someone sold for like $10 or something like that. But they do sell, right? So I may bunch them up because I probably have a good 30 of them. So I may bunch them up, you know, bundle them up and maybe sell them in lots of 5 or something like that, or 10. I'm not really sure. But yeah, these little Heineken coasters made in Holland. These little babies sell really, really, really well. Printed in Holland. Sorry, not made, but printed in Holland, right? So I'm so glad I picked it up. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you, I am a huge crafter. Now, I have not had an opportunity to craft in a good little while, but I told myself in 2023 I was going to get back into crafting. I used to do scrapbooking. I used to do mixed media art. I used to make my own albums, all types of stuff, guys. But I'm going to actually start making I'm going to use part of all of my supplies, my art supplies, and just start making items. I usually upcycle items too. Like I'll take I'm going to make this up, a picture frame, and then I will upcycle. I would totally strip it of its paint, and I would, you know, just upcycle it and just redo it. So along those lines, I found a whole set of crafts. And if you guys know anything about Prima Flowers, right? They have some amazing items. So it's like little things like this, like these little baubles. And I love these. Look at this. And you could just add those to anything. If you're a crafter and can appreciate craft items, these things would normally probably cost about $10 a piece. They're really, really expensive. At least they used to be. So yeah. So I actually have a project that I'm actually making for, I'll be making for one of my favorite resellers. I won't tell you her name. You guys know her. But I'm actually making something for her. I haven't finished it yet because I'm trying to make it, I want it to be vintage Victorian. And so I'm kind of gathering all the pieces for this particular item that I'm upcycling for her. So it's going to take me a while to collect everything, but I thought about these. These are the flowers that I'm going to be using on her piece. So I'm going to put those. That's specifically why I got that, for that reason. That one. And he got some little flowers. And particularly these. Love, love, love this. Look at that. And then look at these. Just little craft flowers. I love, love, love these. And like I said, Prima back in the day when I used to craft, they were very expensive. They were very expensive pieces to get. Right? And then finally, this blue set. Isn't that pretty? Love, love, love. Love, love. Let me just put those down right there. So again, if you're a crafter, please don't sleep on the thrift store, because the thrift store over where the baggy stuff is, they usually have some really, really, really cool stuff, and I usually pick them up for next to nothing. So I'm absolutely going to start getting into crafting a little bit more, and I'm seriously thinking about, I want to think about doing something with my church. Now that we're coming back to church, I want to think about doing something like maybe once a month, like have a get-together of crafters and show other people how to upcycle items, and just to have fun and fellowship. So I may end up doing that. I haven't thought that through yet, but it's been on my heart to do something like that too. Maybe hold a craft session, if you will, once a month for those who are interested. All right, so the next item I have, this was $3.99, believe it or not, at 2nd Avenue, and it is in excellent, excellent condition. It is a craftware. Let me just show you the label on the bottom. I have actually sold these in the past. This one is gold, and this is like a vinyl material, I want to say, but it is in great, great condition. I do really well with barware, like I said, and particularly with these ice buckets. This one is in great condition. Here's the inside. I do not have the tongs, which is completely okay, but look at this baby. Great, great condition. Love, love, love this very mid-century modern ice bucket. It's in great condition. And a lot of times these things, you know, they don't survive. They get beat up, but look at the gold. I mean, it is in great condition. Honestly, usually they get kind of sort of dinged up and they get thrown around or get thrown out. But this one, I have to say, was in great condition, and it was only $3.99. So yes, please. All right, the next item, I'm going to save this one because this box is kind of messed up. The next item, this was from Goodwill, and this was $3.99. So remember I was telling you how I am saving, I collect all of the Tiki mugs, the tall ones, the ceramic ones, and I try to gather them and then sell them in lots of, you know, 4 or 8, 4, 6 or 8. So right now I think I have about 7. This one makes 8. It's really not a Tiki mug. It's more like a, well, it is a mug, but it's not the traditional one. But this one is made out of glass. I paid $3.99 for this baby, but it is in great condition. And I Google lensed this baby, and I think this one sells for about, this one just sells for about $20 on eBay. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add it to my collection of the traditional Tiki mugs, but I figure, you know, why not add it? This one is heavy too. It's got to weigh at least 1.5 pounds. All right, so that's that. The next item, give me one moment. So this next item came, let me just show you the box. It came in this box, right? So, you know, I love me some mystery boxes. And so when I first opened it, let me put this right here. When I first opened it, all I saw was this. Give me one moment. You see? It's an elephant, I'm going to call it a dish and 2 serving utensils, right? So I'll just show you one of them. Give me one moment. This little small baby right here, right? So I'm thinking, okay, cool. That's so cool. Just love those, you know, perfect for, you know, serving. People love elephants. It's in great condition. A few scratches, but for the most part. But then when I turned it over, I realized it was Arthur Court. Arthur Court copyrighted 1987, made in Taiwan, right? So you know who turned me on to Arthur Court was Jocelyn, the Crazy Lamp Lady, a long time ago. I remember she was picking up Arthur Court, and she actually advised resellers, if you ever see it in the store, you know, pick it up. And so, yeah, and I actually sold an Arthur Court, oh my God, it was probably like 2 years ago. It was a turkey terrine, and I sold it for like 70 bucks. And I think I only paid like $4 for it. Yeah. So anyway, it came with these 2 spreaders, right? And it is Arthur Court. I'll just show you the back. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I don't remember how much I paid because I took the sticker off. But I think when I looked this one up, it's a little scratchy. I think when I looked this one up, I think I saw one on Etsy that sold for about $30. So that was a good pickup for sure. All right, I got to show you this one because I just got to get it out of the way. So this box is completely jacked up, as you can see, right? So I'll just show you the box. You know how sometimes you just don't know. But anyway, so I picked it up. I haven't put this item back down in the box. So let me just pull it out and show you what it was. Interesting. So everything that's interesting, of course, I'm going to pick it up. So the box is needs some help. So anyway, I'm going to try to put this together because it's very delicate and I don't want to mess it up. So anyway, I'm going to put this right here. So anyway, this is what this is. It's like a little night light, right? And I'm 1000% sure it's vintage, but I cannot find a manufacturer's name on it. The lamp shade itself comes off, right? And here's the base. And I plugged it in. This little light does work. It does have some damage. Let me just show you on the base. It has some damage. Where'd it go? Like right there, it has some damage. But, you know, you can barely see it. I mean, of course, you can see that big chip. Of course you can. But, you know, aesthetically, if you're putting it, you know, in a room or whatever, what I would do, I would probably, I don't know, put something over that to cover, like maybe some flowers or some ribbon or something like that. But the highlight of this piece is the shade. I'm going to put this down. Look at this gorgeous shade. It's all Disney characters. There is, looks like French Donald. There is, what is his name? Who is that? Is that Jiminy Cricket? I don't know. There's Donald. There's a dapper Jiminy Cricket. I guess that's who that is. And it's so nice and colorful. I totally love it. And it just slips over the top of that that light shade. Now on the box, here's the bottom. On the box it says that it revolves. However, I don't see how it can revolve. Like, so here's the lamp, right? I do realize that those pieces are snapped off. I do. I mean, this definitely still fits on. Give me one moment. It definitely still fits. It's not perfect, but it definitely still fits on top, and the light still works, right? I don't know that it revolves. I don't even know how it would revolve. There's no mechanism that makes it revolve. So I don't know. So if you guys know this piece or know anything about this piece, please do let me know. Again, I looked at the box. Like I said, the box is pretty. Let me just put this down here. Just give me one moment, guys. The box is pretty messed up. And you see how it says how to fix. The instructions on there where it says how to fix. You just set that on top. But I don't know how it rotates because there's nothing mechanical on that piece that make it rotate. I don't know. But anyway, I kind of sort of regret this because I paid $5.99 for this baby and it wasn't half off. It was originally from a place called Bosco's, right? And there's, again, no manufacturer's name on it at all. It just came in this kind of box. It just says, ideal as a gift. You know, and here's some 2 lovely kids just looking at it. You know, maybe it's rotating. I don't know. But I can't see that it's rotating. I don't know. I really don't know. So anyway, I got it. I thought that maybe someone would want it and maybe they can tinker with it and kind of figure out how to make it work, or maybe they're looking for that shade, I don't know, to replace. So I'm still going to list it and see, you know, how it does and, you know, call it a day. All right, I think I'm going to switch gears just a little bit. Where am I in terms of my time? Yeah, this may definitely be a 2-parter. So that's that. So my friend, well, let me back up. So do you remember the craze about 1.5 years ago, those ceramic deers that Target was selling from with the manufacturer or the name Wonder Shop? So I actually bought, let's see, 2, 4, 6, I bought, how much did I buy? Let me think about this for a second. I want to say I bought 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I bought 4 sets of 2, right? 4 sets of 2. And I sold all of them. Like, I sold all of them. They were the ceramic deers from Wonder Shop, right? They were a craze about 2 years ago. They looked kind of sort of vintage, and I bought them for next to nothing. And then I sold all of them for great prices. They all sold within the last month or so. So to that end, I actually got some more, but these aren't the big ones. These are the little ones. These are the little small Wonder Shop deers. These are ornaments. The ones that I got were actual figurines. They were a lot taller, a lot bigger, and beautiful, right? But this is what they look like in the tall version, right? So I have a teal color, I have a white color, and I have a pink color, right? And so I think I'm going to probably end up selling these in sets. Let's see, do I have enough to sell them in different colors? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to sell these actually. But nonetheless, they are very popular. I know that these are selling on eBay around the Christmas time. These sold for like $9.99 for just these, right? For just the 2 of these. So I'm pretty sure that I have about 15 of these. So, so I'm pretty sure they'll do well for the Christmas season. I don't know. I think I'm going to hold them off and probably not list them until July. But love the pink color, and I love the teal color. So that's that. All right, so the next item, I think I'm going to show you this whatnot piece that I have. The whatnot item that I have, I ordered from a, what was the name of her shop? I'm going to tell you right now, guys, because you can go check her out. It is called, the name of her shop is called, on Whatnot, is called 10th Avenue Vintage. So I know that she does shows, and so please check her out, 10th Avenue Vintage. I got 3 of these lucite type, I'm going to call them ornaments. And I have 3 of those, and I just paid $5 for them. They are awesome, absolutely awesome. So let me just show you the other one. I won't put the other one, but nonetheless, here you go. Aren't these gorgeous? Just gorgeous, right? $5 for all 3 of them. And when I looked them up, I saw something similar. I couldn't tell whether or not it was the same exact thing because the top was different. But I saw some similar ones that were listed. I'm not saying, I don't think they were sold, but a set of 2 was listed for about $38. So what I saw was something that was similar to this. They were ornaments. They looked like they were lucite. And I'm not sure if these are really, really lucite or are they plastic. I don't really know. I don't know. But nonetheless, I saw some similar items that were selling around $38. So we'll see what happens with that. I need to get something to drink. Give me one moment. I'm a little thirsty. All right. Where's my time? 23 minutes. Okay, good. So, yeah, I might as well just show you these again. So, 2nd Avenue. I don't know why I'm always finding these babies. These Regaline, or Regaline, R-E-G-A-L-I-N-E. R-E-G-A-L-I-N-E. They're these plastic, I'm going to call them towel holders, or they're made out of a very, very hard plastic. And they're very substantial, as you can tell, right? But I found another set of these beautiful blue holders, right? You can put them in your bathroom. You can even put them in for your home decor, right? I just love them. So, of course, I picked them up. Aren't they pretty? So, sometimes you just find stuff all over again. So, I'm like, okay, why not? So, let's see. I think that's that. So, the next item I got from 2nd Avenue. It was so weird looking. I'm definitely going to split this video up, guys. It was so weird looking. I walked by it, and I'm like, oh, no, that just probably some cheap knockoff or whatever. Didn't pick it up. So on my way out the store, this particular aisle was near the checkout. So I was happened to be standing there, and I said, well, let me take a look at it again. So anyway, I did, and it's weird looking. I decided just to go ahead and pick it up. No marks on the bottom, right? It has all of these other bears and animals on it. I guess these are wolves. I don't know. Maybe they're bears, maybe they're wolves. I'm not really sure. And he looks like he's holding something up. But anyway, I think I paid up for this one. I think I paid like $7, $6.99 for this. And I don't think it sells for any more than about $20, $25, I think. So, you know, but it's interesting. It really is very interesting looking. To me, it is, right? It's very unique. You can get it, and you can even set something on it, right? It certainly is a conversation piece, for sure. So, I don't know. You know, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. John is playing in the background. All right, so I'm going to stop at this particular item. This will be my last item that I'll show you. This was $3.99. I paid $3.99 for this baby at, let me just take this stupid thing off, at 2nd Avenue. And it is a beautiful Fitz and Floyd plate. Here's the Fitz and Floyd mark on the bottom. And he or she is in excellent condition. This plate is probably about 8 inches wide. But isn't it in excellent condition? Just so cute, so adorable. I love this. Now, I'm definitely more of a dog person. But still, this is so pretty. I love, love, love this. I love all animals, but, you know, I'm just now noticing there's a little small teeny weeny chip on the flower. But you can probably paint that. See that little teeny chip right there? Yeah. But otherwise, it's in good condition. And again, this was $3.99. So of course I was gonna get that baby. All right. So that's that. Put that there. And I think I have time before we get to the 30-minute mark for maybe one or two other items. So the next item I have is another, I keep finding these things too, a little small cracked glass mini pitcher, and it has a piece of the Kanawa label on it. As you can see, don't you just love that green color? So pretty. But then right next to it was this one. So this one, I think, I don't remember. I think this was $2.99 or $3.99. I think this was probably like $2.99 or $3.99. I'm not really sure. But nonetheless, I was going to make them a pair. I'm not sure if this is Kanawa or not, but this one clearly is because of the label. But I'm going to sell these two as a pair. Aren't they gorgeous? Really cute little mini pictures. And I know that people collect these. And I know that Kanawa does really, really well too. I think I've sold these in the past as well. But totally love these color combinations together. All right, so that's that. And what else I want to show you? I think I'll show you this one last item. So the next item is it's a Spode Christmas tree. Let's show you the bottom. You know, I love me some Spode. It's called the polka dot pattern. It's a ceramic tall coffee mug. Love me some Spode. It's called polka dot. Here's the top. It's in great condition. Here's the inside. This one was probably never ever used, as you can tell. No scratches, no utensil marks. But love, love, love this Spode Christmas tree polka dot tall coffee ceramic coffee mug. Love, love, love that. All right, so I'm going to stop here because we're almost at the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to stop here. Again, everything that you see here is from either 2nd Avenue Thrift Store or the Goodwill. So I'm going to stop the video here, and then I'm going to do another video with the other half of the items I got from, I think these are mostly 2nd Avenue and Goodwill as well. But anyway, so stay tuned for part 2. All right? Smooches!